KTM fanboy?
I am the biggest KTM fanboy.
Biggest
అన్ని ఇట్లా
సింబాలిక్ గా చెప్తావేంట్రా?
అంతేరా
6 PM కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ గుర్తుందా?
6:30.
Sorry, 6:30. ఏది మళ్ళీ చెయ్యి.
We have to act, but Pooja is like finding a little bit funny how I'm looking because I'm coming like that. Itlochi. You'll get used to it. Okay, if you've seen the previous vlog, we have reached Goa. This is a new vlog. I'm starting from here. Mera mic kuch teda chal raha. So we have to start this vlog once again from Goa. So welcome back to the channel, guys. What's up, guys? Kaise ho? Elanaru? Hope everyone's doing great. Pooja is here for the first time with me in such an event, for a biking event. Did you come to a biking event before?
Of course I came, BMW.
BMW was not a biking event. I
It
think
was an event where, people were performing, there were stalls, there were these new bikes which were released.
it was a car launch, not a bike
But
launch.
there were so many bikes too.
Yeah, BMW makes bikes as well, so they had
Yeah,
bikes
yeah.
that day. But actually,
But
that
I've
was
been to
a.
launch with you before. That was
So
amazing.
today, as you guys know, it is going to be a KTM event, KTM Adventure 390, the 2025 version, which looks promising for sure. I mean, I've seen photos, I've seen some press releases and all that, and I've definitely liked it. The way it looks is now they're talking. My mic is acting very theda. I don't know what happened. It's switched off. They'll be giving us the bikes around 3 o'clock. Before that, we have a small briefing session. Pooja is going to be my DOP. Miss DOP, you have to do the job well.
I always do your solos. I've done so many of the videos you put on Insta, Reels and all. I only do.
If I am holding the camera like this, that's me shooting. But if you see me like this separately in any of the vlogs, any of my previous vlogs, when I'm talking about something, explaining, there's a bag, this is a beautiful bag. And when I'm talking like that, that means Pooja is the DOP behind it. And that is the reason we put her under DOP and we got her to Goa.
But I think
Cut
you
just say.
should just not look
Sharon
down.
keeps asking me, cut చేస్తే ఎక్కడి నుంచి కట్ చేస్తే అని.
Who is this guy again?
So basically before
Cringe hair reels.
అంటే our
It's like,
event
this
today,
is
right?
the only time I can grow. After this, I
He
can't.
keeps telling me hair
ఆ
transplant.
జుట్టు మీద పడ్డారు.
ఏముందరా పడ్డానికి అక్కడ?
కొంచెం ఉందిరా ఇది అంత జుట్టు కదా.
వెనకాల అందరికీ ఉంటుంది.
అందుకే వెనక అంటున్నా. బట్ చెప్పలే, ఐ మీన్ యూ పీపుల్ ఆర్ ఆల్సో దేర్. అంటే దిస్ ఇస్ అ న్యూ వ్లాగ్. ఐ స్టార్టెడ్ నౌ. ఇందాక ప్రీవియస్ వ్లాగ్ కంటిన్యూషన్ దట్ వి ఆర్ కమింగ్ టు గోవా. నౌ దిస్
Button
ఇస్
same.
బట్టల్ సేమ్ అన్ని సేమ్ పార్ట్ 2 ఆఫ్ దట్ ప్రీవియస్ వ్లాగ్.
But tell
So
me
these
why.
people are also there. Adi is going.
Same.
What?
Vlog's done. New vlog. Next.
Adi is going to be our DOP. Pooja is going to try to be our DOP.
Nope.
The influencers are here.
I will also ride. Why not?
Why not? He's a KTM enthusiast.
Yeah.
He owns a KTM. He has
Yeah.
to. Come on.
I am more.
You're more.
ఆలోచించు.
I am more.
You're more.
Listen. You ought
You're
to be
more
more
what?
than them.
More
Yeah,
what?
I'm looking for that word. I'm more.
He ought to be a more than y'all.
5 సార్లు మోర్ అని తర్వాత మోర్ సూపర్ మార్కెట్.
Deserve it. You ought to be.
I'm more.
Deserving.
Whatever.
I understood
That
that.
way. అదే.
Why?
దట్ ఓన్లీ దట్.
That only. That only.
దట్ట
అయిపోయిందా?
తర్వాత మోర్
అది
తర్వాత
వెనకాల ముందు కాదు.
బట్ట
అచ్చా, అదే అదే.
ఎప్పుడు వెనక
We
ముందు
keep telling Aisha also what is this only Hyderabadi. Everything will attach only.
Oh, ऐसा ही बात करते हैं.
ఐసిచ్ లాగా
This is
ఓన్లీ
what- నువ్వు మాట్లాడు. నువ్వు మాట్లాడు.
నేనే రా మాట్లాడదు నువ్వు కదా రే.
ఎప్పుడైనా మల్కాజ్గిరి
మల్కాజ్గిరి ఓల్డ్ సిటీ.
కన్వీనియంట్ గా వేర్ ఎవర్ హీ ఫీల్స్ కంటెంట్ ఇస్ రైట్ హిల్ కమ్ అండ్ స్నీకిఫై బ్లడీ ఫెలో.
కాట్రాజ్.
Hey, beep, 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 no profanity.
क्या?
He's a bloody fellow.
ఏమో అంటుంది.
నో ప్రొఫానిటీ.
ఏంటి?
ప్రొఫానిటీ
ఎలాగా?
అలాగే
Matlab no bad words, no swear words. That is called profanity, bad
నో
language.
అన్పార్లమెంటరీ లాంగ్వేజ్.
అన్పార్లమెంట్ అంటే సెక్రటరీ పార్లమెంట్ కాదు రే.
పార్లమెంట్ ఎక్కడ చెప్పరా
ఢిల్లీలో.
మళ్ళీ
లొకేషన్
ఢిల్లీలో.
టంగ్ టంగ్ అగైన్
ఎలాగ
అలా కాదు. సో ఎనీవే నౌ వీ హ్యావ్ టు వెయిట్ ఫర్ ద మంచిగా తిందాము ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్. మనకి ఇక్కడ వరకు
God,
తిందాం,
you're so hungry.
ఇక్కడ వరకు తిందాము. వీడైతే తిండికి వచ్చినట్టున్నాడు.
అరే ఏముందిరా 2 రోటీలు వేసుకున్నాడు అంతే.
ఆ 2 రోటీలు దాని కింద కీప్ ఆఫ్ రైస్ కింద ఒక కొండ కట్టి దాని పైన 2 కవరింగ్ వేసిండు.
డెజర్ట్ బాగాలేకుండే.
అయినా తిన్నాడు బాగా
ఆకలిస్తుంది.
పర్లేదు. వాయిస్
వాడికి వాయిస్ వస్తే చాలు. మంచున్నా లేకపోతే
ఓడైనా చాలు. So now there is a briefing session, and then after that we'll be riding the bikes. He already went and saw it. I said I'll not come because I want to see it for the first time and first hand experience ఇవ్వాలి. And once I see it now without the camera,
చూసినప్పుడు కూడా మళ్ళీ ఫస్ట్ టైం వెళ్తాడు.
ఇప్పుడు చూసినప్పుడు తెలిసిపోతుంది కదా లోపల ఆ ఫీలింగ్ రాదు. సెకండ్ టైం చూసినప్పుడు ఇందాక చూసినాం కదా అన్న ఫీలింగ్ ఉంటుంది.
అర్థం కాలే.
అలాగా.
ఒక గంట తర్వాత చూసినా ఇప్పుడు చూసినా ఫస్ట్ టైమే కదరా.
When I see it for the first time, దగ్గర నుంచి చూసాను.
లాంచ్ చేసిన తర్వాత
వావ్ వాట్ అ బ్యూటీ.
విన్నారా డిఓపికి తెచ్చు చిల్లరలో
ఇదంతా
ప్రెజెంటర్ కాదు లక్కీలీ ఓన్లీ టీఓపీ.
నేను ప్రెజెంట్ చేస్తే లేస్తే ఇట్లా బిల్డింగ్స్
ఏంటవి
బిల్డింగ్స్
అందుకే భయపడుతున్నారు.
Okay, the press conference has been done.
It was
This,
nice, no?
you liked it? What do you guys think about the bike?
They're laughing.
దగ్గరకు వచ్చి చెప్పండి మైక్ ఒకటే దగ్గర ఉంది. Liked it?
ఇట్స్ అమేజింగ్.
It looks nice.
It looks nice. The
But,
specs are amazing.
Specs
I like
are
the
there.
orange one more, but
Yeah, we'll show it to you like properly once we go out.
Yeah, but what
You are
about
on the
the look?
stage inside. ఏసీలో చూడొద్దు ఇట్లాంటి బండ్లు. బయటకి వెళ్ళి ఎండలో చూడాలి. బయట పోయి చూద్దాం. అంటే ఇప్పుడు దాకా గోవాలో తిరిగే శ్రీమాన్ కొటారు చూశారు. యూ విల్ సీయింగ్ ఓన్లీ సమ్మన్ హూ ఇస్ రోమింగ్ అరౌండ్ గోవా. బట్ నౌ యూ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు సీ శ్రీమాన్ కొటారు ఇన్ హిస్ యాక్చువల్ అవతార్, ద బైకర్ అవతార్, కమింగ్ అప్ ఇన్ 3, 2, 1. So guys, here are the brand new 2025, the next gen, latest gen KTM Duke 390 Adventure. Really, they look so good. I don't want to be like a presenter. I'm not that, more of a motovlogger. So I like to give you the experience of the bike. Sitting on it, riding the bike, you guys know the drill, right? Pooja is there to help me with the videography, the DOP.
hello.
Hello. Yeah, I want to show two colors are there in this. My personal favorite is the full orange. That is one, and there is this white and orange mix. You see this one? This also looks very adventurous and nice. But I think the orange one, the complete orange one, is the road variant, which comes with alloy wheels. While this one, the adventure version, this has spoked wheels, the white and orange, if I'm not wrong. Those are the spoked wheels. I had to go back to the room, change the mic, because that mic DJ, I don't know what happened, it stopped recording. There is a problem with the receiver. I'll talk about that later. I don't know what happened. It's not working. So luckily, I don't know why, I got another mic for myself. The Rode Video Mic Pro Plus, whatever. But yeah, coming to the point, this one you see, now it comes with spoked wheels. The best part now, spoked wheels, tubeless rims, amazing. You take this bike off-road, you go everywhere possible. When they puncture, that is the time you'll have to sit on the side and put a gudda on your face. So that is not going to happen now. You have tubeless rims, which is a great thing. This is what I call an upgrade, a proper upgrade. One more best thing they did, which makes it look like a 2025 bike, is coming. Projector lamp now. And the face of it, you know what I like about KTM? There is one thing here. When you grow hair, it'll keep coming on your face a lot. That is the reason we have to maintain hairband and all that. But yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to grow. But I think later I'll have to cut it because already it's getting irritating. What I like about KTMs is that though it is like they're progressing, they're upgrading everything, the design language still stands. I mean, it's still got that KTM DNA in it, right? For example, I don't want to compare, but if you look at BMWs, for example, they look good, but every car or every bike is so different. But X5 is completely different from X4. X4 is completely different from M3. You understand, right, what I'm trying to say? And I like this one, the front fender, and it's placed at a higher position. Pooja really loves.
I love the branding bit and all. Yeah, I like stuff about branding, sales, marketing. Yeah. It gets me back to my office.
This one looks good. This board.
It looks amazing.
It's amazing. I mean, the way you get on it. How do I look?
Yeah. You look amazing.
Looks
Amazed.
nice. So So are you going to approve it
Yeah,
to buy?
bike is good. Yeah, not
buy?
to buy. No. Don't think
buy.
about that. It looks nice. That's it. We're not talking about buying here.
Yeah, I thought the seat height is around 8.
But anyway, you're not a KTM fan, aren't you?
I'm a bike fan.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
like
you're
a
a
brand,
biker,
but I'm okay with any brand as long as it rides well, performs well. We'll see about that, how it rides. We're going for the ride now. Looks good, right?
Yeah.
Especially with the hairstyle, the chin
Yeah.
hairstyle. Doesn't matter what bike it is. Doesn't matter if it's KTM, BMW, whatever brand you want to name it. India mein, if it has to come with a sari guard. There's a sari guard, you know that? But I know a lot of people remove it after getting the bike because not everyone is wearing a sari these days. I've never taken puja with a sari on a bike.
I'm not crazy.
No. So both the bikes are getting 2 colors.
Yes.
KTM fanboy.
Yes.
Are you KTM fanboy?
I am the biggest KTM fanboy.
Biggest
Hey, so are these buying all
సింబాలిక్ గా
the
చెప్తావేంట్రా?
అంతేరా
6 PM కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ గుర్తుందా?
6:30.
Sorry, 6:30. You
6:30.
అది కదరా 6:30 PM కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ అప్పుడు అన్నా చూడతా మర్చిపోయావా?
మర్చిపోయా.
అన్ని యాక్షన్తో ఉంటాయి మావాడి. బట్ యా KTM X, 390 Adventure X is one version and KTM 390 Adventure. That's it. So 2 variants.
2 colors.
2 colors in it. The white
and orange, teals of orange and orange complete.
So dual tone and single tone. ఒకసారి పట్టుకో. This is the complete orange look. I personally like this. If I have to buy a bike, I think I'll take this because it is kind of subtle compared to that one. I mean, orange is not subtle at all, but compared to that one, the white and orange, I personally think this is a little bit subtle. But I know subjective, color is subjective. Which one do you like?
White.
White, huh? I also like it. I'm not saying it's not good, but maybe I'll pick this up because you have something similar already.
Yeah.
Now, this comes with alloy wheels. Is it tubeless?
Yes.
I hope.
Yes.
Yeah, all bikes are tubeless now. There is not a single bike KTM is making with tube, at least now in 2025. This is how it should be. Good job KTM, and forget about all this tamasha. Let's go ride the bike. Actually, let's experience it.
Okay, finally I get to sit. I mean, I already sat on it, but yeah, officially, like I can do a proper motor vlog on it. This is my bike for today. For me, it looks good, but like I said, I like the complete orange look of it than this dual. This is also good, but one amazing thing I have to talk about this, you see all these panels. Most of the bikes, when you scratch it, you'll see there's a black color spot that comes up because of the scratch, because usually it's a paint job done, but underneath this whole material, the whole chunk of it is completely orange. It's called, I'll not go into technical details, but it's called some PP. You can read about it later in specs, but this whole thing is made of orange color. So doesn't matter how much you break it or scratch it, it'll still stay orange. That's a very good touch, very thoughtful. To look at it from here, very slim and nice and narrow, a very sharp pointed fighter jet kind of a look it's got. In the rear, the spoke tubeless tires we have on it, comes with Apollo, a stock Trampler XR. Now front you have single disc on the right side, and rear also you have one single disc right side. And I like the design of the exhaust, well integrated. One thing I'll have to go into, I mean, if I go into details, no one will look at it that much detail, but I have to show you this. If it was not a direct comparison, but I feel let me show you. If you look at the cuts over here, you see the detail in it. It's not very clean cut. All right, even here you see the way it's cut. Ducati or BMW or even the Triumph, they're very keen about these things. They're very specific about these cuts. This one, on the other hand, has a lot of, I don't know, it looks a little functional. It's not well done. Even if you see this one, see that cut? So these are the things I don't like about a KTM. The rest all is fine, but if you go dig into detail, then you might not like it, especially if you're someone who goes into detail and looks at everything. Let's see if it's the same case with the other bike as well. Yeah, I think it is kind of same. You see the cuts over here, not well cut. I don't know what kind of machinery did they use, but the finish is not that great. Ducati would never do this kind of cuts, not to compare, but if you're a fan of design and quality, then this is something I don't like. KTM fanboy, you should comment fit and finish. I mean, if you look at it from bahar, it is all fine. If you go into detail, is when you will see. Check jesa undi adni kuda. Yeah. Okay, first time sitting on it, nice and upright. I like the way you sit on it, straight, absolutely straight, no lean at all. Let's start it up. What's up? And not it, about to start. How do you feel? Good?
There are some vibrations.
There are vibrations.
There are some vibrations.
Okay. Let me check it out. I like the dash. It always says ready to race and a nice color display. Maybe I think it's around 5-inch display. I don't like the way it's moving and it's not smooth. It's jittery.
మోడ్ మార్చే బటన్
Mode to kadra, it's not smooth. The animation is not good. I don't want to nitpick and say all these things, but this is what I observe. This is not even nitpicking. I'm able to see all this. It's very evident. Controls are good. What I'm saying is the back graphics are jittery. They're not smooth. Here you go. You see this?
Every 3 months you get a software update.
No, I am saying the older gen.
So that time this will be rectified.
ముందర నుంచో కాల్ చాపి ముందర నుంచో ఒకసారి చెప్తా. I don't know which mode is it in. I have to check it. Right now I'm just doing a flyby shot. Adi is clicking me there. Itla. In the press launch they told me one thing, that turning radius is pretty good. Let's see, is it really good? Because they said the wheelbase has been increased, which means usually when the wheelbase is increased, turning radius reduces. Yeah, it is pretty good. I mean, I think this like a 40 feet road, if I'm not wrong, and you can actually make a nice U-turn without putting your leg down. That's the best part about having a small bike. I mean, GSA అడ్వెంచర్లో కూడా మనం చేస్తుండే అట్లాంటి పనులు, కానీ అబ్బో కళ్ళు తిరుగుతున్నారు. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's not impressive, I would say, but even in the press launch they said one thing: the engine tune-up is such that you get the power in the mid-range. After, I think, let's see, I mean, once we get out on the highway I can talk about the mid-range. Here we'll have to stay around 1200-1300 RPM, but in that range it's not that punchy. But seating position, I like it. It's just like the Himalayan. If I compare it directly to the Himalayan, yes, it's similar to that. I mean, if you close your eyes, maybe if you do a back-to-back switch, you'll maybe notice the difference, but as of now it feels kind of similar. That's a beautiful vibe to ride a KTM in Goa. Very rarely we get to take out a bike like this in Goa, because usually we come by flight, chill here and go back. Or previously, I mean I used to come on the Triumph, I came on the Tiger ones, I came on the GSA ones, but this is the kind of place where you need to get a classic bike, a nice classic, something like a street twin or maybe a speed twin or a Harley Davidson. Such a small profile the bike has. If you see the tank and the seat area, pretty ergonomically designed. It's nice, you sit properly inside the bike, and I really like the unique design of the windshield. Looks good. I like the fact that they did not cover this whole area with some plastic. It's transparent over here, which means during off-road you will be able to see the road properly, especially when you slow down, and if this area is covered you will not be able to see what is in front of you. So it's better to have something transparent like this. But the only problem is it might get bad when you go in dirt. So if this gets dirty after doing a lot of off-road session, trail session, if this area gets dirty, then yeah, and this purpose is gone. I think around 3 or 4 kilometers into the ride, the engine got a little bit warm like any other bike, and the radiator fan has started up. And one thing, if you ask me what I really love the moment I sat on it, definitely the position. That is one thing I love. And second thing is the brakes are good, very clicky, very punchy, especially the front disc. It's not progressive, because you don't want a street kind of a brake which will be like an anchor. It is progressive as well while having that enough bite. So I like the brakes on it. And the pull, like they told, yeah, the mid-range is quite punchy. Low end is not that great, but it is enough for the city. But if you want to take this bike everywhere possible, then I think you should pick this engine over a Himalayan, because Himalayan has good low end, very good low end. Mid-end is also okay, but high end it dies. And the gear ratios I don't like on the Himalayan, but that's like a go straight bike. You love everything about it. Yeah, when I stand to saddle it, we need handlebar raisers on it, because I have to duck a little bit chala duck cheyali when I stand. But if you want to saddle on this bike, you can see Charan as well, he is kind of, ducking a little bit. He's leaning towards the front to reach the handlebar. Yeah, the clutch is very smooth, and I think you can ride this bike in the city aram se. All of these light bikes, after riding GSS and all that, these feel so light on your hand. These are like small pocket mobile phones. Very easy, very nimble to ride. And now these days I'm riding 300 and 400cc segment bikes a lot. I've done like 2,000 kilometers recently when we went to Mahabaleshwar on the Himalayan. I think I'll definitely pick up the KTM over the Royal Enfield any day for the fit and finish, the quality. I mean, don't talk about that fit and finish which I was showing before, but in general, the rest of the bike, it looks good. I mean, all these small bits, the touch pads, wherever you touch, all those things which you directly see on an everyday basis, you will love it. Everything is nice. The switches, the TFT display, the windshield, the mirrors, all these are very good, no doubts about that. The ride code is better than the Royal Enfield, I would say. And if I'm not wrong, it's got a quick shifter as well, and it comes with a proper ride by wire. I think this is the lightest bike in its segment, if I'm not wrong, in the 390 400cc segment. I think it's around 182 or 186 kilos. Once again, I don't want to go into specs, but you can check it out. You can feel it, like it's definitely a lightweight bike. It's got 3 modes in it. Right now it's in street mode. You have street, you have rain, and if I'm not wrong, off-road mode. But once again, you, like I always say, you have to test out the bike on your own. Go to the dealership. Don't spend, like, I think this is around 4 lakh ex-showroom. If you're spending so much, I think you'll have to properly go take a couple of test rides before coming to a conclusion and just putting your money based on influencers and media, right? Don't do that. Anything, especially these days, influencers or social media tells you, don't believe it directly. I don't do that. I'm not someone who wants to fake all the time. I will fake maybe 1 or 2%, but 90% by the end of the video you will understand whether to go for the bike or not. It seems the top speed of this bike is around 156 kmph. Let's test out our favorite feature, which is a very useless feature that we do. I mean, when I put it in 6th gear and go like very slowly, and I pull the throttle, it shouldn't knock itself out. Like, that's a lot of stress to the engine. KTMs are usually bad at that. They need to be in the right gear to get the best performance. But like I said, that's a useless test. Who is going to ride their bike in 6th gear at 30-40 kilometers per hour? But do that on a Triumph. Oh my god, that machine is at the next level. The engine tune-up, you put it in 6th gear and you start like literally at 15 or 10 kilometers per hour. You will not find knocking at all. The BMWs or the Triumphs, they are amazing like that. Okay, now we get to ride on the big road. So yes, like they said, 4th gear, 90 kilometers per hour. Engine speaks. Now it's talking. Oh my god, it is good. It's got a good engine. See this mid-range around, okay, 4,000 to 5,000 RPM is its sweet spot. I'm loving the engine at this spot. Till now I was not happy with the engine, but at the slow speed, this is not the bike. This is amazing in 4,000 onwards. From 4,000 onwards, it's really good. Put it in 3rd gear, stay at 4,000 RPM. Such a beautiful scenery. Now it's talking, dude. Okay. Such a sweet engine after 4,000 RPM. It's got a strong mid-end. 6,000 RPM is shouting a lot. Madness. I loved it. I really loved it. Really loving the engine. Even the engine note is good. Exhaust note is also pretty good. Really cool. Nice. So if you want to get a bike that has good mid-range and high range, then I think this is a bike to go for. Yeah, I think we would love this bike if we did the Mahabaleshwar trip on this one, because on a long touring, I think on a highway you will be more confident on this bike than the Himalayan. Malli Himalayan kelturam back to back. But the reason I'm saying that is the recent biggest longest trip I've done in the last 1.5 years or almost close to 2 years is on the Himalayan. I don't know, everything has changed the moment the bike touched 50 kilometers per hour. From there onwards, this bike is getting mental. Engine wise, performance wise, ride quality wise, I think after 40 to 50 kilometers per hour, it's really good. It's really speaking up. Okay, when I'm saying this, once again, don't take my word directly. Go tested it. I mean, you people test it out. You people tell me if you really feel what I said is right or wrong. But you know, these speeds are boring. Like 2000 RPM, 3000 RPM, even if you're maintaining like third or fourth gear. To cruise like this, it's a boring bike. Nothing special about it. But high revving, oh my god, I will love it. You will love it. Okay, Aditya is doing a good job. I don't know. Ante good job ante he was trying hard, but we don't know how good. We have to go to the room and check. అంటే ఇప్పుడు దాకా మాట్లాడేది అమ్మాయి పోయినారు ఇట్లా పట్టుకొని ఉన్నది హెల్మెట్
ఎట్లా
ఇట్లా 6:30 PM. Yeah, but the thing is, the bike is good. Engine is amazing in the mid range. Next level in the mid range. But slow, it's so boring. Slow పోవద్దు బండి మీద.
That's any KTM.
యా బట్ యువర్ కేటీఎం స్టిల్ ఫైన్, కొంచెం మేనేజ్ చేయొచ్చు. ఇదైతే బోర్ కొడుతుంది. హై ఎండ్ అయితే నెక్స్ట్ లెవెల్. ఆఫ్టర్ 90 kmph అరుస్తుంది బండి. ఎగ్జాస్ట్ నోట్ ఇస్ గుడ్,
బట్ వి డోంట్ నో రైట్
ఏంటి
ఎంత ఉంటది టాప్ ఎండ్. 90 హిమాలయన్ కూడా బాగుంది.
నో డోంట్ కంపేర్ ఇట్ టు హిమాలయన్. రైడ్ క్వాలిటీ ఇస్ మచ్ బెటర్. అండ్ ఆఫ్ రోడ్ అయితే యూ క్యాన్ ప్లే, మంచిగా ఆడుకోవచ్చు, బొమ్మను ఆడుకున్నట్టు. లైక్ వెన్ వి కేమ్ ఇన్ దిస్ ఆఫ్ రోడ్. బట్ లైక్ ఎనీ అదర్ కేటీఎం, లాట్ ఆఫ్ వైబ్రేషన్స్. ఇక్కడికి వచ్చేసరికి ఆ స్పీడ్లో టన్ ఆఫ్ వైబ్రేషన్స్, చేతులు అంతా గిర్ర అంటున్నాయి. దిస్ ఇస్ అయితే మిడ్ రేంజ్, హై రేంజ్, లో ఎండ్, అన్నిట్లో లైక్ ఆల్ ది ఎండ్స్ ఇట్ ఈస్ వైబ్రేటింగ్ అ లాట్. ఫుట్ పెగ్స్ అండ్ హ్యాండిల్ బార్, దట్ ఈస్ దేర్. బట్ ద పర్పస్ ఆఫ్ ద బైక్ ఈస్ టు గో ఇంటూ అడ్వెంచర్ టూరింగ్, గో ఇంటూ ఫారెస్ట్ ఏరియాస్, అట్లా ట్రైల్స్లో పోతే ఐ విల్ ఎంజాయ్ ద bike. But yeah, for now we got a nice location. Charan, did you find this location?
Yeah.
Good location. Even the local driver didn't know this location, it seems, but it's good.